Refreshing Viewpoints.
Hello and welcome to Refreshing Viewpoints, where we are prospecting for gold in the Golden Isles of Georgia. I'm your host, Bill Austin. But first, a word from our sponsor.
You may have been to many hotels, but you've never been to anything like the Ocean Lodge. Luxurious rooms and dedicated staff will keep you incomparably comfortable, while large-screen televisions and free internet connection keep you entertained. You can wake up to breakfast cooked to order, spend the day exploring the history-rich island of St. Simon's, and finish the day with dinner under the stars. You can enjoy a relaxing massage, play a round of golf, or even go sailing along the beautiful Georgia coastline. And all the while, the Ocean Lodge's stunning architecture and breathtaking views will surely make it a trip to remember. To learn more or even book your own online reservations, visit www.oceanlodgessi.com.
Hello and welcome back to Refreshing Viewpoints. I'm your host, Bill Austin, where we're continuing to explore a golden nugget called HoPe, which is Hispanic Organizations Promoting Education. We have two of its officers with us today, and we're going to talk more about what HoPe means to them and why they're in it. So, Pryce, welcome back. You were the president.
Thank you.
So talk about why did you get involved with HoPe? What is it, and what are you doing there?
So, to start off with, I was in the National Beta Club, the Glynn Academy, and Beta is a club that focuses on character, leadership, and community service. Just like HoPe, we focus on leadership, community service, and education. We had a convention in Atlanta, and I went for the first time. It was my very first convention, and when I visited, I met a lot of new friends. I made some new contacts, and within the course of 2 months, I stayed in contact with a few of the friends that I made at the Beta convention. And one of them, a student from Appalachia High School, Layla, she said that, I'm at a HoPe convention. And to me, I was like, HoPe convention? I don't know what that is. So, she's like, oh, well, she sent me this website. It was hopestrong.org, which is our website. It'll probably be a link somewhere. And I looked into it, and she was, we were messing around saying, oh, you should start a HoPe chapter. And, she took it as a joke, but, I was like, well, let me see what I could do about that. Let me just see what I can do. And at that time, I was like, it was a good, perfect time to start something here at Glynn Academy, something to bring new that you don't usually see here in Brunswick. And so, started HoPe.
Okay, so you were in one organization.
Yes.
And then you were networking.
Yes.
So it shows the power of networking.
Oof.
And so I think that's very important. And since I've gotten to know you a little bit, that just seems to be kind of in your character because you help out behind the scenes with Refreshing Viewpoints. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, and every place that we've been, I find out later that you've been back to that place to check the people out and all, which is again networking. So networking got you involved with HoPe. But what is it about HoPe, other than it's new, that attracted you?
I think it's the basis of graduating on time, having doing community service, giving back to community, which is I'm all for, and having friends as a family, which I think is a great thing, especially for high school. Having that substantial relationship with everyone.
Well, we're going to turn to Gabriela over here, who's also an officer. And Gabriela, what is your office anyhow?
I'm VP of Communications.
Vice President?
Yes.
Okay, of Communications.
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you been involved?
Since the school year of 2015.
Okay, so almost 2 years then. Okay, and why did you decide to get involved with it?
Well, Pryce is one of my friends, and so I would stay in touch with him, and he told me about HoPe, and he was doing a meeting about HoPe.
Okay.
After school, and so I decided to stay because it was interesting, especially me being Hispanic.
Okay.
I stayed, and he was talking about the club and what all it does, and I was really interested. And he said, you can apply for officer because we need officers. So I decided to apply for the Vice President of Communications.
Okay, and so what do you do as Vice President of Communications?
I keep all the members in touch with all that we do in our whole club, like reminding them about our next meetings, about volunteer things we can do, and do things like creatively.
Okay. And why is this important? Do you think why it's important for the Hispanic community?
You know, growing up as a Hispanic, my mom she values our education. So she tells us, you know, go to school every day, study, do the best you can, because not a lot of Hispanics actually stay in school. And the Hope Club, I saw, you know, how we talk about Hispanics staying in school. I don't really see that here, or like any place, because Hispanics don't think they have the ability to graduate and do something with their life, and I kind of wanted to help them with that.
Okay, and you're living proof that you can do something with your life because you are doing something with your life, just like this guy right over here. So thank you so much for sharing and helping us to be able to understand more about exactly what hope is all about. Thank you very much for being on our show today. I'm Bill Austin, the host of Refreshing Viewpoints. Thank you. Tune in again where there'll be another refreshing view waiting for you.
Bonjour. Buenos